Hello again. Now the latest from ITV News London. More on the murder of London teacher Sabina Nessa, who, as you've been hearing, was found dead in a park in Kidbrooke last Friday. Met Police detectives investigating the murder of the 28-year-old have released more details about her route to the pub that evening. They say she left home to walk through Cater Park towards Kidbrooke Village. London's Mayor Sadiq Khan says violence against women and girls has become an epidemic and believes harassment of women in public spaces should be made a criminal offence. It's been 2,000 days since Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe was jailed in Iran. 175 MPs and peers, including Nazanin's MP, Tulip Siddiq, have signed and handed over a letter to the Prime Minister demanding action to free her. The British Iranian has been detained in Tehran since 2016 over allegations which she denies of plotting to overthrow the Iranian government. There are new calls for the government to make e-scooters legal to help improve air quality in the capital. A report by Centre for London says their use would mean there would be fewer cars on the road, but that tight safety regulations would be required. Currently, e-scooters can only be used legally in public places if they're part of a rental scheme.
We think that by legalising e-scooters, it becomes a lot easier to differentiate between safe and unsafe riding. And so we're thinking that by legalising them, along with a raft of safety measures, such as perhaps a maximum speed to ensure that people are riding at safe speeds, and investment in infrastructure, such as cycle lanes and good quality parking, the e-scooters could become a really important part of the infrastructure for travel in London.
The Mayor Sadiq Khan has signed an international pledge on climate change, saying London will be zero carbon by 2030. Plans include switching the tube network to run entirely on renewable energy, as well as boosting the use of solar power here. He's one of 15 mayors from around the world to sign the Renewable Energy Declaration. The work has begun on building a major new creative centre at London's Roundhouse in Camden, focused on helping young people turn their creativity into a career. The project will include a co-working space for young creative entrepreneurs, providing them with the skills to excel in creative industries. The centre is expected to open next year. And the Chelsea Flower Show opened its doors to the public today. Dahlias, pumpkins and autumn colours have replaced the spring and early summer blooms because, of course, the show was forced to shift seasons due to the COVID pandemic. Weather time now for anyone at Chelsea. Here's Philippa Drew.
Making the most of it, whatever the weather. Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
Good afternoon. Despite a fairly bright and fine start, things are now clouding over a little out there. Nevertheless, some brighter spells coming in from the north again later, and temperature-wise, similar to yesterday, peaking at around 22 Celsius. Through this evening and tonight, then any lingering cloud will clear away southwards, leaving dry and clear conditions overhead. Underneath those clear skies, much like last night, we could see some patchy mist developing by dawn. But that will soon disperse tomorrow morning, and then another very quiet day on the cards. I think, generally speaking, more in the way of sunshine than we've had today, and temperatures as a result just a shade higher, peaking at 23 degrees. Enjoy.
Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
That's it. Duncan's got ITV News London at 6 o'clock. From us, though, have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.